guys, good morning. So I'm going to be doing some review videos of some stuff that I've gotten for the holidays, some stuff that I think is very interesting and maybe some people haven't seen yet, or maybe have seen in the store and are wondering if it's a good thing to buy or not. I'm going to review is the Moda Mythical brush set. This is a 6-piece travel kit. They are considered pro makeup brushes and they are the unicorn end. They do have a blue and green like scale looking ones, that's like a mermaid set, and then this is the unicorn set. So you can see the brushes, they kind of have like a purpley pink end to them, and they're supposed to be 100% vegan and no animal products used, cruelty-free brush set. It comes with a blush brush. So this is the blush brush, the complexion brush, the domed shadow, the rounded tip, the crease brush right here where it's kind of like tapered at the ends, and then the angled brush. Now this does say that it's a travel kit, and first impressions immediately seeing it in the case is that these brushes are incredibly long to be travel sets. I mean, when you're looking for space in that, they're too long to really be travel brushes. To me, in my mind, travel brushes that are like a little bit smaller. They'll be like the same size, but the actual like handle of it is going to be smaller, which I have heard that depending on the handle size does change how you apply product. So it is extremely important where you hold the handle when you're using the brush, because it can actually change the amount of pressure that you use to apply product, and it can make it look completely different. So obviously if you had just the short little handles, your hand's going to be closer and more than likely you'll be applying more pressure. So if you want to do more of like a wispy eyeshadow, you would hold at more towards the end of the brush, and that way you just lightly apply the product. So this, at least, like, since it is the longer handle, you have all those options. It does come with a travel case bag, and we're gonna open this up and take a look at everything. I've never used Moda brushes before. I don't know their quality or anything, and so let's open this up. Okay, so it comes out in this little like plastic box. It's got some plastic paper. Here's the bag underneath. It says Moda on it. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be holographic. It's like a zipper. Zipper seems to be okay, so it looks like you'd be able to like zip it. It does look like the lining's a little bit longer on the inside, so you might accidentally end up zipping up the liner and ruining the zipper, so be aware of that. Just be careful closing it and opening it. Other than that, it looks like it's like a windbreaker type of material, so you could actually like rinse it out and clean it and be fine, because if you're like anything like me, I use my brushes like 3 or 4 times and I don't clean them till like the 5th time. And then here they are in the plastic. So go ahead and take these out. Okay, so this is the complexion brush. So it's going to be a little bit more dense, and it does look like it is. It's really soft though, first impressions. It's very compact but more open at the top, but very soft. And it does seem like the bristles are actually like in the thing. It's well put together. This doesn't twist off or anything, so it's just one solid piece is how it feels. So it's kind of nice. Okay, so that was complexion. This is the blush. And it's got the more domed, so you can play on the side. And these feel really nice. They're really soft. So if they're cruelty-free, no animal products, then these must be man-made material. It's really soft though. So that's really nice. I like that. This is the crease because it has the domed tip, so you can really get in there and get into the crease. And this would be one of those ones where you'd want to hold it at the end to not apply too much pressure when you get it into the product, and then you're just kind of circling it into the crease of your eye. Once again, soft, really nice, but it does, you can tell that there's like the tip on it, which that's kind of nice. Doesn't look like the bristles really get pulled out, so that's good. Then the domed shadow, so it kind of looks like it has a slight dome, like it could almost be flat on top, but there's just this slight little crescendo at the top here. Just as soft as the other ones, really nice. And I really like the really nice purple to pink color. The angled eyeliner, which I probably won't use, just because I don't use like liquid eyeliner like that or gel eyeliner or anything. So what I probably would use this for is to like fill in brows, or these are like great for lip product. If you really want to get into there to like the peak of your lip, those are really good for that. So this would be more of like, it wouldn't really be used for eyeliner for me. That's not how I would use this. But for the purposes of what I would use it for, it's really good. It feels soft, but it's compact enough. It feels like stable. And it doesn't really feel like the bristles are gonna just fall out. I've had several cheap brushes just do that. So those were the brushes. And then they come in this bag. This set originally retails for around $16. It was on sale for the holidays for like $12.74 at Walmart, bought at Walmart, the Moda Mythical. And I have seen some people actually talk where they've seen them on clearance for literally $3 at Walmart in the clearance aisle. So keep your eyes out if you guys like this set, or if you're thinking about the mermaid set, you at least know what they look like to see that if you want to get them or not. So we're gonna go ahead and test some product with them. And I'm basically gonna get ready for my day with the products that I know that work really well. And we're gonna use these brushes to see how it works. It's gonna be weird not to use my beauty blender for this. Just gonna use the complexion brush. And I've never actually used a brush like that with liquid foundation. It says though that the complexion brush create an even natural finish with cream or powder foundation. So it says that it works with, well, cream or powder, so not technically liquid, so I don't know how it's really gonna work with that. But it does work with powder. So I'm gonna skip using it on the liquid because I don't feel like it's gonna come out as good. It's not cream and it's not powder. Those are different consistencies. So I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply my foundation, and then I'm going to use the complexion brush for loose powder to bake my face. And we'll see how that works. We'll use the blush brush with my blush, and then we'll go in with a just very basic eye look with the dome shadow, the crease brush, and I'll even try to use the angled eyeliner, so that way we can both see kind of how it is. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my foundation. The foundation that I use is the When Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I use Rose Ivory. That's the foundation that I used, and I just used it with a standard knockoff Real Techniques beauty blender. So now we're going to go ahead and use Coty Airspun for my bake, and we're going to use that complexion brush from Moda Mythical. So I'm just going to go into the product. I want to see how it grabs. And it actually grabs really well. Like, I'm kind of impressed. It's literally just got so much product even though it didn't even pick up that much. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, that's cool. Under the eyes. There's no way I can get all that powder out of the brush because it just holds onto it so much. Like, that's crazy. It just holds onto powder. Anyway, it was a bit messy, so I made sure to hold the actual, like, product container under my face. Yeah, so it's not a bad brush. It just really holds powder really well. So that means with cream, it'll really, like, get in there. So be careful with picking up product with this brush because it picks up a lot, and the bristles are starting to come out already. That was only one though. Usually my other brushes will just like be coming out, so just beware. It's like, it likes to pick up product. Okay, so now that that's gonna bake on the face, we're gonna go and move forward with the eyes and check out the domed shadow, the crease, and the angled eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna use the domed shadow first to pick up a white shade to brush completely over my eye for a base. Just to help the other colors sit well. Okay, I liked that. That was perfect for that. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the darker color and we're gonna do some crease. And this is usually what I do is I'll take the darker brown here. Same with this brush too, it just like gets in there, picks up a lot of product, so be aware of that. And I'm holding towards the middle, and then we'll just crease. The inside of the eye. Okay, that went on like butter. That was really nice because it kind of has the angledness, so it gets into the eye and then smooths out. So you don't have to worry about it getting on the bottom part of the lid, but look at that. That's nice. Okay, let's do it to the other side. That looks amazing. I love this brush. This brush is so cool. I love that. So definitely the crease brush by far is my favorite. That is awesome. Because usually what I use is a very like open and it's just kind of like all over. I feel like this actually like gets into the crease of the eye and makes that hard line so that you can kind of create like the shadow underneath the brow bone, and it kind of pushes the brow bone up and your eye just kind of stands out because of the crease and then like the other colors that you choose. So that like 100%, I love that brush. That one's amazing by far. So then I'm going to go back with the domed eyeshadow so that it's a little bit more flat, and I'm going to do the rest of the eye look. And I'm going to go in here with like the kind of coppery gold. And I'm expecting this to pick up a lot of product as well, which yes, it does. Let's just tap it off. And then I'm just going to kind of do like a fill in from the crease to the center, but I'm not going to go all the way into the corner of the eye. This is basically just going to be my base color, and I want it to be really light. Do it again on the other side. And I would definitely recommend cleaning these brushes after every use because they just hold on to that color so much. So if you end up actually like doing a different look the next time that you use these brushes and you haven't cleaned them out, you're going to transfer color. You're going to have to restart all over again, and that sucks, so you don't want to do that. And then the last eye brush that we have is the eyeliner. So the angle eyeliner, I'm going to go into the corner of the eye with my highlighter just to kind of highlight the inner corner. I use the Wet n Wild highlighter, Mega Glow, and the shade that I get is Precious Petals, so it's got kind of like a coppery pinky color. And that will really match with like the browns and that we've already got on the eye. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and really get into the corner of my eye. And the reason why I was thinking about using the angled eyeliner brush for this is because it's going to be really precise. It's going to get in there, because whenever I use like the fluffy brush where it's just like really open bristles and I do this, It tends to actually get in my eye. My eyes are very sensitive. They get irritated. I'll finish my whole entire look with liquid eyeliner and everything, and then what do you know, I start crying and it just ruins the whole look. I'm like constantly dabbing underneath my eyes. So I'm hoping that this actually just gets in there, applies the product, and then I don't have an issue. I'm also going to use this to kind of go into the eyebrows just a little bit. I have another product that I used previously that I want to see if this works really well with, so we'll try that. Alright, now it's time to brush off the bake. And I am thinking that I'm going to use this because it's very wispy to kind of blow off the bake. And then we'll also use it for blush. And I do have my blush brush that I use constantly. It's the Bamboo Eco Tools set. This is the brush that I use for my blush. So they're vastly different. This one's angled and very like tight. This one's like all over the place. It's very like soft though, but I think because it's angled very much like the crease brush, I think it's going to be able to get in there and make like a really nice line, whereas this might be more centered, and I don't know, I think it's going to apply differently but in a good way. So let's go ahead and brush off the bake. Okay, so first impressions for that use, it worked pretty good. I think I would still use my other brush that I have. It's the Skin Perfecting Ecos tool, and I like this brush just because of how open it is. It's a little bit more flat than this, and it's a little bit more bristled. This is very soft. So I think that this one, to actually get in there and brush off the bake fully, I feel like I have powder still left on my face. So now we're going to actually use this in the way that it's intended to be used, with blush. So I use the CoverGirl. I love CoverGirl blush. This is a Cheekers. It's super old. I don't think it's even sold anymore. If it is, that would be awesome, because I probably do need to get a new one. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm not sure if it's, you're just supposed to kind of like brush it into it. Doesn't look like there's anything on it, so. Feels like it's just making my hair really staticky. It's not like doing anything, is it? Is it supposed to go on like really light? Okay, so I know this product is really good product. I don't see a difference with blush, unless it's just like really light and that's how it should be, but this is like, there's nothing there. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. It's like those brushes are so densely compact that they pick up so much product. This is so not densely compact that it doesn't pick up any product. So I don't know. I'm trying to not to be like too hard on them or anything, because I don't know a ton about brushes, but for just a Joe Blow person that's just trying to like figure out this whole makeup scene and everything, I don't know about this. Because I feel like me going in with this brush, like, there's the blush. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to review this footage to see if there was a change in color. It feels really nice on the face though. It's just so soft. I don't know. So let's finish off this look with the angled eyeliner. I'm gonna use it in the brow, so I'm gonna kind of brush up my eyebrows. If you guys haven't already checked out this product already, the brow tint from the dollar store. I did end up keeping it. So I'll link that video here. It was kind of a disaster. So I'm hoping that this goes a little bit better. Someone left a comment on the video stating that they used a small brush and it worked really well. Because the brush that's in here, it's not good. So, because the brush that's in, it's like, I don't know, angled and weird, and so we'll get rid of that. Just a little bit of the product. Kind of fill in these brows. Got a little worried there at the beginning because it was just so dark right here, but it looks like it might actually be chilling out here. Get a little bit more product. When I mean a little bit, I mean like a little bit. This stuff is like really pigmented, it's really dark. Alright, that looks really scary on camera. It doesn't look like that in person. Ugh. I don't know, you guys, I'm just not good at eyebrows. It's just not my strong suit. Try to make this look a little bit better. I don't know. We're gonna roll with the rest of the video because I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because it's not about that. So moving on. So we started off with a complexion brush and we used it with the loose powder of Coty Airspun. I would not use it with liquid foundation. Cream, be very careful. It picks up a lot of loose powder. So I couldn't even imagine how it is with cream if it just dips in there and then there's just a ton. So please make sure to go easy on product, hold at the end so that way there's not too much pressure with the brush. Other than that, it was a good brush. It was okay. The next one we moved on to is I actually used this one first to actually just put on the white base coat of the eye look. And this one is the Domed Shadow. This one's actually really nice. I liked this one. The crease brush, by far my favorite. I'm going to be using this like so much. It made such a beautiful crease line, like amazing. I love this. Then we use the blush brush next, and the blush, not a huge fan. It just doesn't seem to pick up enough product. It's just too loose, so I don't know if that's what it is. It could be my product, but as you can see, I tried it with my other brush and it was fine. That one is more densely packed and more bristled. This one's a little bit more soft and not as densely packed. That may be what it is. But I'm also going to review the footage and see if there was a change in complexion. If there was, then this wouldn't be bad if you're going for like a very light natural blush look, if it even did anything at all. I also would not use it to brush off bake or anything, so I feel like this is useless. I feel like this is a useless brush. And then the angled eyeliner, I think that this is a good tool to have in your repertoire just in case you might end up needing it for something random. I'm not a liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner wearer. I've actually never used it. That might be something that I would review and see if I could even use. Let me know what you guys think about the eyebrows. Do you feel like it applied it a lot better than the other video where we used the brush actually in it? And thank you for that tip, by the way, the person that commented, because I would not reuse product. I decided to keep it, otherwise I would have just thrown it away. And then of course, the little carrying brush, and I want to see if they fit in there decently or not. Okay, yeah, and there's actually still room in there, so you could throw in some product or something. There it is. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know down below what you guys think. If there's something else you would like me to review, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section, and maybe you'll see it in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, I love every single one of you guys, and I hope that you have a great day.